This forgotten African archipelago is more stunning and cheaper than the Maldives. Stop overpaying for a crowded paradise. Right now, somewhere in the Indian Ocean, thousands of tourists are fighting for a sun lounger in the Maldives. Paying $2,000 a night for a view that looks exactly like everyone else's Instagram photo. But while they do that, one of the most extraordinary places on Earth sits almost completely empty. No crowds, no overpriced cocktails, no manufactured coral gardens, just 5 wild islands off the coast of Mozambique, where 100-foot sand dunes drop directly into crystal-clear turquoise channels. Where the last major population of dugongs on Earth still roams freely, where you can stand on a white sand beach and see nobody in either direction. This is the Bazaruto Archipelago, and in 2026, it is the world's best-kept secret. Everyone knows the Maldives, the floating villas, the turquoise lagoons, the Instagram influencers blocking your view of the sunset. What nobody tells you is what the Maldives actually costs. The cheapest overwater bungalow starts at $800 a night. Add flights, transfers, food, and activities, and a week in the Maldives costs most families over $10,000 per niña. And what do you get for that? A beautifully manicured resort, perfectly maintained coral gardens stocked with fish, a beach that 30 other guests share with you. The Bazaruto Archipelago offers something the Maldives cannot. The real thing. 5 islands protected inside a national marine park. Water so clear you can see 30 meters to the bottom from a boat. Sand dunes that rise over 30 meters above sea level before dropping straight into the ocean below. This is not manufactured paradise. This is what paradise looked like before humans decided to build hotels on it. And a high-end eco-lodge here costs under $400 a night for the experience of a lifetime. The marine park surrounding Bazaruto is one of the most biodiverse stretches of ocean in the entire Indian Ocean basin. But one species makes it completely unique in the world, the dugong. Dugongs are large, gentle marine mammals, distant relatives of the elephant, despite living entirely in the sea. They graze on seagrass beds in shallow tropical waters, and they are disappearing from almost everywhere on Earth. Bazaruto is home to the last significant population of dugongs in the entire western Indian Ocean. Somewhere between 400 and 500 individuals still feed in the shallow channels between the islands. Watching a dugong surface in the wild, in crystal-clear water, completely undisturbed, is an experience fewer than 1,000 people have had in the past decade. Then there are the manta rays, giants with wingspans reaching 5 meters, gliding silently through the water column. They arrive in the channels between the islands in predictable patterns, feeding on the rich plankton blooms that make these waters so productive. Whale sharks visit seasonally. Humpback whales pass through on their annual migration between July and November. Bottlenose and spetter dolphins are permanent residents. In the Maldives, you book a dolphin watching tour and hope. In Bazaruto, you look over the side of your dhow boat and they are already there. Getting to Bazaruto requires effort. That effort is exactly why it remains unspoiled. The gateway is Vilanculo, a small coastal town on the southern Mozambique coast. Fly into Vilanculo from Johannesburg or Maputo. From the beach, traditional wooden dhow boats make the crossing to the islands in 1 to 2 hours depending on conditions. The 5 main islands each have a distinct character. Bazaruto Island is the largest with the famous sand dunes that photographers travel from around the world to capture. Bengara Island is quieter with the best snorkeling directly from the beach. Magarook Island is the most remote, sometimes visited by a single boat in an entire day. At low tide, something extraordinary happens. 2-mile reef emerges from the water, a sandbar system stretching for kilometers in every direction, white against the turquoise shallows. You can walk across it, in every direction, ocean, sky, and silence. No other people, no boats on the horizon, just the sound of the wind and the water. In an era of mass tourism and over-tourism, that feeling has become almost impossible to find. In Bazaruto, it is a Tuesday afternoon. The eco-lodges of Bazaruto have mastered something that most luxury resorts have forgotten. That true luxury is not about marble floors and butler service. It is about complete, uninterrupted connection to an extraordinary place. Dinner is grilled prawns caught that morning by local fishermen, served on a wooden table on the sand as the sun drops into the channel. No dress code, no restaurant reservation, no menu with prices designed to make you feel rich. Just the freshest seafood you have ever eaten in one of the most beautiful places on earth. Accommodation ranges from tented camps to permanent villas. The best lodges here cost between $200 and $400 per night. In 2026, with the Mozambican medical exchange rate heavily favoring visitors, that represents extraordinary value. When you visit Bazaruto, your money does not disappear into an international hotel chain. It stays here. It pays for the patrol boats that keep poachers out of the marine park. It funds the schools and clinics. The best time to visit: May through November for calm seas and maximum underwater visibility. July through October for humpback whale migrations. Year-round for dugongs, manta rays, and empty beaches. Practical details: flights from Europe to Vilanculo via Johannesburg cost around $600 return. No visa required for most Western passport holders on arrival. Best booked 4 to 6 months in advance. The Maldives will always be there, polished, predictable, photographed a million times. But places like Bazaruto, raw, wild, and almost completely unknown, these are disappearing. Not because they are being destroyed, because the world is finding them. Right now, in 2026, you still have time. The crowds have not arrived yet. The prices have not doubled yet. The beaches are still empty. That window does not stay open forever. Follow Vault Earth. We find the last wild places before everyone else does.